Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana, my truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Received so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB, Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana, my truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Received so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB, Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana, my truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Received so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, on that. Loop up, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Loop up, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Loop up, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Loop up, baby. Too strong, wipe them down. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. It's Loop up, baby. Shut it down, baby.
Hey y'all, happy Sunday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Sunday night. Y'all, I'm still struggling over here with my voice, trying to get it back together. But it's all good in the hood, okay? We're gonna make it work. This live was not, supposed to happen, but somebody sent me a little something. And I said, why not? It's Thanksgiving break. I don't know who got to go to work and who don't, but y'all know I've been doing a whole lot of nightcap lives lately. So we're going to talk a little bit, y'all. We're going to talk a little bit because as y'all can see from the caption, I said BRI is already plotting for her and Johnell's court date. And who's the real Johnell to BRI? Let's see who can figure out why I said that. Okay. Let me go up and see who we got in here. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Hey, Toya, my love. Shout out to you, Terry Bro. Thank you for being in here. Thank you for the copyright and fair use. We got Latay, if she's still in here. Miss Cat. We got, hold on, let me see. YouTube still tripping with the names. Hey, Shanique. Hey, Shona. Who else? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me because it's so bunched up together. Hey, Miss Peggy. Hey, Miss Renee. Hey, Miss Yolanda. Miss Whitty. Awesome in the building. Miss Linda. We got Miss Debbie. We got Twin Mommy Rakita. Who else? Let's see, Miss Beverly, Miss Jackie Moore, Mr. Reese, Nubian Queen, Beyond Compare Creation. Ooh, I can't even hit it, child. Y'all disregard that, okay? Hey, Miss Michelle. Hey, Miss Nina. Miss Mercedes. Snooky, shout out to you. Child of God is in the building. We got, hold on, let me see. Let me go down. Suki. We got Miss Tony in this thing. Fifi in the building. Miss Lynette. Miss Evelyn hanging with Miss D. Seashell in the building. Queen Money. Shout out to you. Miss Deb. Miss Stephanie. Miss Renee. We got Fatima. Miss Beverly. Crystal. Who else? Hold on. Janine. Let me see. Hey, Miss Annette. Hey, Capricorn. Andrea. Dana. Shout out to you. Discussion board. Shout out to you and all my beautiful minds that's in here holding it down for Pop. All right, let's see who else. Hold on, y'all. We got Reba. Let me see. It's Monday. What I said. What they y'all should be used to me mixing up the dates by now. What did I say? I don't even remember what I said. Did I say Sunday? Charges to the game, y'all. Okay? I always got my days mixed up. When I be talking to my mom on the phone, she be like, girl, it is not that date, okay? So it's a normal thing for me. Trust me. I'm feeling better, Miss Nina. I just my voice, like I don't even feel bad, y'all. It's just my voice. I don't know why I always have that side effect after, whenever I get a cold, it never fails. It take a while for me to get my voice back to where it's supposed to be. That's so crazy. But other than that, like for the most part, the congestion is gone. It's just a little bit like when I go live, if I put my earphones on, it'll kind of make me a little congested. But it do that even when I'm not sick. So that's weird, but still. Yep. I'm not feeling bad. I just my voice. That's it. Hey Kiara, hey Miss Jackie. It's Monday. What date did I say, y'all? Did I say Sunday? Oh Lord. You say, but not on Thanksgiving Day though. Oh, you say you work tomorrow. Okay. Hey Miss E. Hey Miss Tanya. Miss Lorinda. Sweetly favored. Shout out to you. Keisha in the building. Latoya. Basha. Thank you, Keisha, my love, for my first super girl. I appreciate you. Hey Miss Patricia. Hey Miss Gwen. All five of me. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts. I see my mod thanking y'all. Hey Taisha. Oh, I said Sunday. My bad, y'all. Okay, listen. Just go with it. Just go with it. Cause y'all know I be messing them dates up now. It ain't the first time. I done did it a few times on here. Hey Miss Bell. Who else? Let me see. Hold up. Hey Love Pot. Star. Shout out to you, Miss Deborah. Okay, period. um, My bad, y'all. Again, for the date mix up, because about 50 of y'all done said Pac is Monday. Okay. If you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $sign Lupac 2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to all my people that support that app. You can also support me by getting a super chat or super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal of 15. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it's greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support me by getting a membership. Shout out to my green team. Thank y'all for holding it down. No, we ain't had a members live in a little hot minute, but when we do, it's gonna be well worth it. I promise. Okay, I promise. I promise. I promise. Um, Make sure y'all watching them ads, y'all. Please hit that like button. Please watch them ads and hype me up. And you can also support by getting gifts on the vertical live stream. That's for y'all that's over there on YouTube. Well, all of y'all on YouTube actually, but I can't see it because I'm through StreamYard. But shout out to the ones that do support via gifts and my mods. Thank y'all for thanking them because I can't see it. Thank you, Taisha. You say possibly bringing the receipts. Listen, I'll be trying. I'll be trying to bring y'all a little one too, as I catch it or as my sources catch it. Let's say that. You say, Lord help today. Please support so this show can start. Wait, what happened? We are started. We didn't start it. Hey, Jules. Hey, Miss Karen. Yes, I'm feeling better. I just ain't got my voice back all the way. You say who I've been listening to Kevin Samuel waiting on you. He got my blood pressure sky high. Not y'all waiting on me. How y'all knew I was gonna go live is the question. Cause I ain't say nothing today, okay? I've been watching all the drama and stuff that been going on, in the sector. But I never said I was going live. But y'all, I guess y'all know me at this point. I guess y'all know me. I like to do my little nightcaps with y'all. So hey. Hey, Miss Dimple. You say, I'm glad you're getting better. We need you, Pop. P.S. That video last night was fire, and you reminded her of her many lies. Y'all, I was laughing so hard creating that video with the baby boy edits. It was so funny. So if you ain't watched that video that I dropped last night, make sure you go watch it because it is hilarious. Okay, I always make them funny because it's more entertaining, in my opinion. And I'm known for having the funny edit, so y'all know I gotta keep it going, child. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Give me a second. You know what? I had to mute because I had to call. Y'all, I swear, like even yesterday, I thought I was good because I was talking regular. I was talking with my son. And I was talking regular. Next thing you know, when I did the live last night, I guess because I'm talking a lot on the live stream, that gotta be it, y'all. Because throughout the day, my voice be normal. Like it be back to, well, not all the way, but for the most part, because I was when I got up, because I got a little routine that I do every morning. I go get my latte at the coffee shop out here, my little caramel latte, and get my breakfast or whatever. And I be playing my gospel music at like I play gospel. I listen to gospel every morning. So I was singing it, and I was like, okay, look, my voice coming back. So I was hitting them notes in the car and everything, y'all. Now look at me now. Look, look at me. I must have went to God. Say, hold up, not so fast. Let me slow you down real quick. Yeah, love. That's what God said. Let me slow you down real quick because I was fine, y'all. Like for real, for real. But it's all good in the hood. I think I'm gonna be back right for Thanksgiving because I'm going to cut up with my family, so I should be good. Thank you, Capricorn. Thank you, Sanique. You said we love you. I keep reminding she and her slow porters. That comes from Auntie Pimo, huh? Slow porters. I think I heard her saying it. That's the Pisces and Fog. Yep, so is. And I love y'all back. Hey, Miss Evangeline. I ain't seen you in a little minute, girl. Thank you for coming in because you never disappoint. So since I don't disappoint, let me show y'all this. She thinks she's slick, y'all. She try to pull a fast one, okay? I'm going to put something on the screen. Y'all pay attention. We got 256 in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all support my goal too, okay? Support my little goal. Y'all know I don't ask for y'all for much. But if y'all can, support your girls. Go. I said a go. I'm gonna put something on the screen. I'm not gonna tell y'all. I want to see who gonna catch it. Okay? Let me. But if nobody catch it, let's see. I'm gonna give y'all a minute. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to see if somebody can catch it. Or call it out in the chat. And if nobody call it out, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. But y'all, this is major to me. What she did is major, okay? Because let me not say it because it might give it away. Hold on. Let me put it on the screen. Hold up. Let's see. Let me go to my email. Here we go. Oh, let me put the rest of them on the screen too because I want to show some other stuff. Let's see. Wait, I'm missing one. Hold on, y'all. That's not it. I think I got that one. One. One more. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to see? You know I'm finna blow the screen up. Oh yeah, y'all. Make sure y'all zoom in so y'all can see. Okay? But I'm gonna try to make it bigger for y'all. You say what is the name of the live you dropped because I was looking and waiting on you to what live, Miss Dimple? We on live right now. You talking about the video? It's the one I dropped last night. So it will be the last video on my page. Hey Tyrese, hey Miss Geraldine, hey Alexis, hey Talking Tarot. Okay, let me put it up. You say catch what? Repeat yourself. I just got in here. Okay, y'all. So I'm about to put a screenshot on the screen. I'm not gonna say nothing because I want to see who gonna catch it. This is why I said in my caption, Bree is already plotting for her and Johnell's court date. Okay. So once I put it on the screen, put it in the chat if you figure out what I'm talking about. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go again. Okay, there we go. 1 minute, y'all. Let's see who's gonna catch it. Let's see who's gonna catch it. Hey, Nana. Hey, Nana Karen. Hey, Miss Pamela. No, it's not a video. It's this right here that's on the screen. Hey, Queen Step. I should have told you you couldn't play. You knew you was gonna get it. You knew you was gonna get it. Queen Steph already got it. No, y'all, not y'all talking about no following. That ain't got nothing to do with a court date. Bingo. A few people got it. What that say? Fur buys plus. Hey, y'all, YouTube is putting y'all well, I don't want to say government names, but they ain't putting y'all handles for some reason. Y'all know she ain't reposted them. She unhid them yesterday. They wasn't on her TikTok. Um, they wasn't on her TikTok day before yesterday, y'all. She unhid them yesterday. This is the video when a woman's fed up. Oh Lord, that sound bad. But yeah, this is her when a woman's fed up story time about Johnell. She unhid them yesterday. She never reposted them because, as you can see, it's still at the same viewership that it was when she first posted it. I gotta find that other screenshot because I do have another screenshot from when she first posted it. Okay, but if you notice, the numbers are not that high. The reason why the numbers not that high on the videos is because when she posted it, she didn't leave them up long. Her and Johnell ended up getting right back together, so she hid them. She didn't. When people started, screen recording and reacting to the video, to the story time, she hurried up and hid it. She did the same thing on YouTube. She hid it because she posted it on Snapchat and YouTube. She hid it on YouTube also. But I don't think, let me see. Let me make sure. I don't think she unhid it on YouTube. Because she know we got YouTube down pack over here. Let's see. What's her name on YouTube? Oh, it's the same thing, child. Wait, that's not it. Hold up, y'all. Y'all know one thing about me, baby. I'm gonna clock some tea now. Okay, we're gonna clock some tea, baby. All right, let's see. Nope, she didn't. She didn't unhide them on YouTube. Only on TikTok, she unhid them. So, and it was done yesterday. Cause, like I told y'all, um, she didn't have this on her TikTok yesterday. She just unhid them yesterday. Okay, but what was I gonna say? My son must be back. I hear some noise. My bad, y'all. I heard some noise in the front. It kind of distracted me. It's probably my child because he was at his cousin's house. Hey Kim. Hey Latrice. You say she better wait. You better take them rose color blinders off. What rose color blinders? What you mean? Miss Didi said I posted this on Facebook about. I never seen. I don't even be on Facebook. Yeah, if you know, you know. I never be on Facebook, so I didn't see it. But yes, y'all, that speaks volumes though, because why would you post that after Johnell was just in her baptizing video, right? In the background, sounding like a damn fool. Go, Brianna! Just for her to. So the only thing I could think of, let me see what y'all think too. What would be the reason for her to unhide these videos after they just made up? What y'all think? Put it in the chat. You seen it on TikTok? On her page? You must be talking about the videos, Miss Didi. I'm not talking about the videos. We all seen the videos. That the videos are old. I'm talking about the repost in general. That's why I was kind of confused when you said you seen it. Everybody, I think everybody in the chat seen these videos because they were posted back in November of 2024. But that's not what that's not the point I'm making. Matter of fact, if anybody's confused, okay, let me say this because I don't want nobody to be confused on what's going on here. This is just a screenshot of her TikTok, okay? Those are videos on her TikTok, but those videos weren't on her TikTok yesterday. She reposted them sometime yesterday evening, okay? She reposted them at some time. I don't know the exact time, but I just know she reposted them because they weren't there. Not reposted, unhid them because they was there. But you know, on any platform, you can, well, not all, but for sure on YouTube and TikTok, you can hide videos, or even Facebook, put it to, only you or whatever. You can private certain videos to where you're the only person that can see it, only yourself. But she unhid them sometime yesterday. I don't know the exact time, but just know they weren't there all day yesterday. Okay. At this point, I think they both are in this together just to get views. And yes, I believe they are having a relationship. Let me tell you why I don't believe that, Miss Maddie. Now, I could believe it depending on what happens, right? Because they both definitely trying to get engagement and views. They content creators. Well, Johnell is an actor, but he still try to make money off his platforms too. It depends on what they post. That's what determines to me if they're doing it collectively. I don't think that they gonna post stuff that can make the other one look bad, as a collective effort to get views. I don't know nobody that would do nothing like that. Like, this can mess up his brand. This can mess up his livelihood. What she said in this story time is not beneficial to him. So that's why I said, certain things, yeah, I can kind of say or see, well, hey, they might be in on it together or doing something collectively. But even with what Johnell did with the courts going file for legitimation and custody and all of that, that wasn't collective. That wasn't a collective effort. Her doing damage control, she tried to make it seem like, oh, we playing in y'all face, but she just did damage control because that made her look bad. It didn't make the bloggers talk about her in a good way. She's not like LaTruth. LaTruth don't care if you talk about him bad or good as long as he getting paid. She don't like to be talked about in a negative light, y'all. Y'all should know that by now. Like, for the 3 years we've been covering this, she don't like that. Trust me. She hold on. Let me turn this heat off. It might be messy. My little sister probably never brought him back because it started raining. Let me see what my baby. What time he coming home? Hold on, y'all. Hold up, hold up. Let me message my baby. All right. Yeah, y'all. Y'all got to know how to differentiate when it's a collective effort and when it's not. When they really going through it, you gonna know. Trust me, because they ain't gonna post something that's gonna make one or the other. Now they might just post. Okay, now I could say, how when they just posting like little subliminals here and there, sometimes that might be. But then, even then, I don't even think that that'd be collective. I think they really be breaking up because their relationship is that toxic. It's literally that toxic. But I could see that. But something like this, no, because y'all, Johnell just got on with Tyler Perry. Y'all really think he gonna be in on her unhiding videos that paint him as a bruiser? No, not at all. Please Steph says she think we're gonna reverse and speak negative on Johnell. That could be it too. That's why. Okay, thank you for that comment, Queen Steph. That's why I said she already plotting for her and Johnell's court date, right? Because for all we know, y'all, he could have y'all. Okay, let me say this. Y'all remember when I went live yesterday and I told y'all that she got baptized? We all seen it. Well, I don't know if y'all seen that little clip. If y'all watched my video, y'all did. But she got baptized. He was in the back hollering, cheering her on. And I said he should be getting baptized with her because if she's the only one getting baptized, then guess what? All it's gonna take is for him to F up another time, which he will, because that's all he do. And then boom, they're gonna be right back in the same position. Literally. Like how many new beginnings they didn't had already. So either something possibly happened again between them within the last 2 days, or she just did that on some slick ish because of that court date that's coming up. That's what I think. That's what I think, y'all. Let me see. Awesome says she's slow. She'll rather mess up his bag that's beneficial to her twins before she see him make it without her. She did it to the truth. So it ain't a far stretch. Awesome. She did it, and it really is sad because girl, ain't no way in hell. I don't care what we going through. I'm not messing up the bag. I'm gonna eat off of you too, sir. It's not gonna happen. But y'all know we said that all throughout the saga with LaTrue. We kept wondering why she would go so hard or allow people to go so hard on LaTrue when girl, you gonna benefit off of this. You getting child support. Like, but she didn't care. She's one of those women that become so blinded by the hate, rage, and bitterness that they don't see the beneficiaries in the end. They don't see it. They don't see the rewards. They don't see the kids. They only see the rage. And I'm gonna play my video too, because if y'all watch my video, it's some clips in my video where she's literally saying um about not caring about the child, putting the child first and getting over it and da 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 da. She contradicted everything she be doing on the internet, basically. Let me see. Hold on. I never seen a baptism like that. Really? Child, I didn't see people get baptized in the back of a truck. Okay. Listen, in Louisiana, and let me tell y'all this too. That it don't matter where, like people get baptized in the lake, like in different places. It don't matter as long as it's a body of water and it's blessed and it's done by a pastor or whatever. That's all that matters. You could get baptized in your tub, okay? The pastor just gotta pray over it and do whatever, and then you good. You good. But I've seen it. I've seen a few church, like mega churches with those big old pools and stuff, and they do it like that. Let me see. Oh, I read that. She probably RH page that he lost. They gonna discuss that at that court date on the 26th of January. Kim said, "Hell, I can't tell, especially the way she be moving in these social media streets." And that's my thing too. Like, you gotta be careful playing with God because you reap what you sow. Let me just say that. Like, you gotta be real, real careful. And she know, and I think she knows if we can recognize that Johnell is a trigger for her and not in a good way. The fact that you would get baptized and still keep this man in your life is crazy. It's crazy. Because for one, if you trying to turn over a new leaf, why would you keep somebody around that you feel like is hindering? That's weird to me. Unless y'all trying to make a change together. But if y'all not trying to change together, then it's kind of pointless if you're gonna keep that person around with the bad behavior. Like, I don't know. She gonna learn though. But like I told y'all, it's gonna watch. It's coming. It's coming. If it ain't already came in just that fast. Because I don't know. Like I keep wondering, why would she unhide this specific set of videos? where she's talking about Johnell and everything he's done to her throughout their time together. Why was she unhide that yesterday? I don't know, y'all. Um, Another thing too, the the court documents are still active, so they're still very much active, y'all. Maybe it could have been a discussion between them two about, because every day a lot of people was dragging her on the internet for parental alienation. So maybe she wanted Johnell to come out and say something to defend her or to side with her. Because y'all know a big thing she has when it comes to him is him not speaking up. Him, allowing her to get drug on the internet or whatever, even though she be starting the fires. But that's a big thing that she has when it comes to him. So they could have had an argument about him not, coming out and saying anything, because we did do lives and stuff talking about it. And I did say that um come Monday morning, which was this morning, I said, he had every opportunity to go and dismiss. He could still do the legitimization, which is the paternity test, but all the other stuff, that's not included. You don't need to do all of that to legitimize your kids. All you got to do is take a DNA test. That's it. Joint custody for parental plans. Um, what else he had? Mediation due to lack of communication, lack of structure, um, all that stuff. That's not the same thing. That don't go. That's not. It's multiple choice on the paperwork. Shout out to Auntie Pimo because she called it out also. That's multiple choice on that paperwork. All he had to check off was legitimization. That's it. That's it. If they was co-parenting so well, that's all he needed. Because if you co-parenting so well, you don't need mediation to tell y'all how to co-parent. Hold on, y'all. Let me go blow my nose because it's drained. Like my sinuses is draining, child. Hold up. Give me a second. All right, y'all, I'm back. My mama had told me to get some it's some new Vicks vapor rub that's for like why is my phone ain't plugged? Damn, I have my phone on charge all the time. It's some new Vicks vapor rub, like some advanced stuff, and it's for like if you got a cold and you rub it on your neck, like on your neck, your chest, your back, whatever. Not like the regular one. This one is specifically for cold and congestion. And so I got some, and I ain't gonna lie, it do work, y'all. I should have thought about that when I first got on the live because I just got it yesterday and I put it on like on my neck right before I went to bed. And I slept like a baby. I was like, ooh, because it stopped you from coughing and everything. You swear you didn't took some cough syrup or something. But yeah, that's what I was doing. I was blowing my nose too because my sinuses started draining and it was uh making me get short winded. Let me see. Let me go down. Hold on. Let me see what y'all talking about. Hey, Angel. You said if he has a lawyer, couldn't they use her past behavior as proof of her toxic patterns? Plus, she took him back after that rant is going to backfire on her. Yes, that's what she don't realize too. And I also think that's probably why she unhid these videos. But I found some well, not found, it was in my receipt. Some screenshots of some of the things that she said about him, which is why I have in the caption, who's the real Johnell to Bree? Because think about it, y'all. If Johnell is all of these things that she say he is when they break up, then that would mean neither one of these two fools need to be around none of them kids because it speaks to her character also and who she is. Because if this man is really all of these terrible things to you when y'all, once y'all break up, you come out and you say whatever, whatever. What that say about you, especially as a mother? Like, why are you still having this person around? Why is it so easy for this person to get back in your good graces or in your presence or in the presence of your kids who you are supposed to protect? So, who really is Johnell Tabri? Is he this monstrous person that she claims he is when they are broken up? Or is he this uh great person, great stepdad that makes sacrifices that the real dad wouldn't? Y'all remember when she put that up? Let's put that up real quick. But yeah, if y'all keep this in mind that she unhid these videos, it's very strategic, very calculated, and I think it was done. I'm gonna take a wild guess, and my wild guess is that they didn't had an argument already, even after the baptism. An argument was had, and because think about it, they don't live together, y'all. So once he go home, he go home. Once she go home, she go home. They don't live together. She does not trust him already. Keep this in mind. Matter of fact, before I put that screenshot up, let me put this clip up. Hold up. Let me put this up so y'all can hear it from her own words, her own mouth. How she get up. I don't want that. Because if this is true, what she's saying here, hold on. All right. Oop. Let me pull this up so I can show y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button for pause. Please support my goal, y'all. Support my goal. Support my goal. Support your gracious host now. Okay. Make sure y'all hit that like button too. Okay. This is my video. You can tell I started watching it. I ain't gonna play that part because it's a little different when you play certain parts. Um, from a movie, like clips from a movie, when you live versus putting it in a video. I don't know why YouTube funny like that, y'all. All right, so y'all listen to what she said here, okay? This is an older video. This is an old receipt from when she was with LaTrue, but it's relative because she's speaking about what she will and will not stand for or deal with when she's in a relationship. And if she still holds to these terms, then we already know what time it is when it comes to her and Johnell, because Johnell has cheated over and over and over and over and over in that relationship, according to her. Okay. Well, according to him too, because he didn't deny it. He said he got drunk and he let up SUCK. Well, that was just one instance. But watch, pay attention to this. And I'm going to point something else out to y'all that she said. Hold up. Let's pull it up. Y'all.
So if that happens, I'm sorry.
I don't know why I didn't have it from the very beginning, but she's talking about infidelity is her deal breaker. This is when she was with LaTrue.
Just can't do it because the person I will become is not gonna be happy for me, because I don't want to become that person that's constantly wanting to know where you're going, constantly want to look in your phone, constantly wondering if you're really telling the truth. So that's why that's my deal breaker, because I just feel like once that trust is broken, I would never be the woman I need to be, the wife I need to be, and the mother I need to be.
Oh, so let me stop it right there. Let's pause it right there, shall we? Now, when I listened to this clip, y'all, I was like, hold on. First of all, what the hell? She said if she was to get cheated on, she would not be the woman she needs to be, the wife she needs to be, or the mother. And I'm like, so you basically admitting that you're not the kind of mother you need to be to your kids when you got problems in your relationship. And if that's the case, you need to be single, at least until you're healed. Because, and this is just me, y'all, I could be wrong, but this is my opinion. This is how I move. Okay. I don't give a what's going on between me and a man. It will not affect how I mother my kids. They're going to get the best version of me, period. And they could tell you that, okay? Because I put them first always. I don't care who come into the picture. So it's very, I feel like her saying that is very telling. Like, how you gonna say, if you get cheated on, you won't be the type of wife you need to be, the type of woman you need to be, the type of mother you need to be. Like and she showed it literally in a more recent video when she was pregnant with the twins, and she said that she was like a robot in front of her kids trying to keep it together, and she was so numb and this and that. So it shows what mind state she's in every time her and Johnell break up. And if they breaking up the way we think they're breaking up, that is so unhealthy. Like, especially for her babies. Let me let y'all hear a little bit more from just that part. Let's go back. Oh, not that far.
I'm sorry. I just can't do it because the person I will become is not going to be happy for me, because I don't want to become that person that's constantly wanting to know where you're going, constantly want to look in your phone, constantly wondering if you're really telling the truth. So that's why that's my deal breaker, because I just feel like once that trust is broken, I would never be the woman I need to be, the wife I need to be, and the mother I need to be. So I just choose to go my separate ways instead of dealing with infidelities because I could never trust you again. Like that relationship will be toxic. I'll be wondering where you at. If you're really there, let me pull up and see. I just can't do it. So I don't know how people can do that, but y'all strong. I salute y'all.
Quit. We strong. You doing it now. Oh, Lord. Like you're literally going through it now, ma'am. Y'all, you see how people put their foot in their mouth? Like, make that make sense. It like that Vicks Vapor Rub brought my laugh back a little bit. Yo, I can't believe she said I must have never caught that part when I was recording this video because, ma'am, how you saluting people and you're literally and you know what's crazy? She said that when she was younger. She's older now. You older now. When you older, you're supposed to be more experienced. You're supposed to have a little bit more wisdom. All of that. So the fact that you're older now and you allowing yourself to go through how you get cheat. First of all, how you leave a marriage where there's no infidelity and get into a relationship where it's buku infidelity. That got to be the craziest ish ever. You know, she could say a lot of stuff about RH, but y'all notice she didn't speak on. She tried to pull one little quick thing, but it was shut down quick. It was shut down quick with that whole patience thing, the girl in the mall, but that was shut down quick because Dawn revealed that it was her messaging the girl. So no infidelity from your marriage, but so I could only imagine how her behavior is with Johnell then if that's the case. You're always trying to go through his phone, pulling up to see what he got going on. And you know it's bad because they don't live together. And that's probably why he don't want to live with her because of that reason. He already seen he got a little taste of how she can be. That's controlling behavior. And you know, I don't think some people realize that, you know, that on the bad for certain people they'll call that narcissistic behavior. But guess what? If you get cheated on and it turns you into a controlling freak, an obsessed, controlling person, guess what? That's still narcissistic behavior. Even if you're the one that then been cheated on or whatever, because you have the option to leave and to go heal. So you just as bad. Going through the phone, like, who got time for that? Why even put yourself through that when you don't have to? That's the piece of being alone. You don't have to worry about where a mofo at. You don't have to worry about going through a mofo phone to see who he talking to or if he cheating on you or whatever. But we are talking about somebody who was worried about the next upgrade. Remember? She said that. I wonder who y'all seen that in or did I play that for y'all? I think I played that on one of my lives a couple days ago where she was worrying about how the next upgrade was going to look and what they was going to have money wise, car wise, house wise. Who worries about stuff like that when you leaving a ninja that's been doing you dirty? That's who, child. That's when you know you need some healing, baby. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Let's see. Oh, I seen that. So Johnell posted some pictures to y'all today, and he captioned it, "Nothing forced, everything aligned." Right? And you know me being analytical, logical, all those good things, which is a gift and a curse. You know, when you use certain words, certain people will read into it. Some will just be like, "Oh, whatever." I'm not one of those people. I look at things for what it is. Now, and also the signs, right? I just showed y'all where she unhid the videos of her talking about everything Johnell's put her through, the abuse, all of that, you know. Um, and then he just so happened to post pictures of himself with the caption, "Nothing forced, everything aligned." To me, that was very telling also. And the fact that the paperwork is still very much in progress, that was very telling also. So don't be surprised, y'all, if they didn't have a breakup just that fast right after the baptism. I know I wouldn't be surprised, because when something is not meant to fit, you can't force it. Shout out to Johnell. Nothing forced, right? When something is not meant to be, don't force it. And that's what they've been doing instead of just co parenting. But you know what, y'all? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's not so much him. I think Johnell is very much done with her. I think it's her. And I think he gave in because in order to see his kids, she has to be a part of that equation. Y'all notice he went from posting all of that stuff about lack of respect in a relationship, walking away due to lack of respect, all of those things, y'all, parental alienation, all of that, right? To seeing what, and he didn't even post the video. Notice he didn't post not one thing outside of her getting baptized and him hollering in the background. But she posted the videos of him at her house doing Momo hair. Well, she was doing Momo hair while he was playing with the twins in the background, right? So that was very telling to me. That was very telling because why he can't get the kids and take them to his house? Why he gotta have supervised visitation? That's real interesting. That's real interesting because you was okay with leaving your kids that are not his with him. One example being the Jamaica trip that she took, where Johnell had just cheated on her. So she ended up getting giving the ticket to her homegirl and left Johnell back. And Johnell had hurt his back, remember? And she also said that he was mad, and I'm about to play a clip so y'all can hear what I'm saying. Matter of fact, it's from her story time that I just had on the screen on her TikTok. He was mad because she didn't stay home and help look out for him because he hurt his back, even though it was her birthday, right? But Janelle stayed at her house with Walt, with her kids. So it's okay for him to stay with your kids who belong to another man, but he's not safe, quote unquote, to be around his kids. Make that make sense. And what happened to that also, y'all? Let me not jump ahead because we got to get into it now. Thank you, Toya, my love. You always blessing your girl down. I love you, girl. Thank you so much. You say thanks for bringing us the tea. Love you. I love you more. Thank you so much for supporting Pac. Okay, it's very, very, very appreciated. I swear. Hold on. Let me go down. Hey, LB. Hey, my girl. She always wants to be in control. Low self esteem. Yep. Very much so. Low self esteem. Low self respect. Hey, Special K. It's all about control, and that's very narcissistic. Very, y'all. Very. A lot of times when people, constantly calling their partner narcissistic, controlling, etc., it tends to be projection a lot of times. And that's exactly what it is in this case. I'm not saying Johnell ain't a narcissist too, because it's giving he's one also. But she's one too. They both are, allegedly. That's just my opinion. Hey Tierra. All right, so I played that for y'all. Now, I don't have this one on the screen. Let's take this off. Hold up. Let me put this up. first. I want to show y'all a few things. So this right here, is this the one? Yep. So y'all remember when she said this? Now this was some months back, right? And she said this to piss the truth off, right? This was a post made to piss the truth off. It said, stepdads be making sacrifices some biological dads refuse to make, right? So y'all know she had a habit of saying and posting certain things to antagonize RH. And also, this post came after another contempt. After LaTrue hit her with another contempt, then came subliminal post. Because this too was added to the exhibits in the court papers on the true side. Okay, the true added that to the evidence because you're not supposed to be doing that either. So my thing is, y'all, if this is the case now, and this is where we get into the segment of who's the real Johnell to breed, right? Let's play this clip real quick. Let's play this clip. It's only a very little piece. I should have got more of it. I hope I didn't delete it. Let me see. Oh, no, I didn't delete it. All right, y'all, listen to this. Wait. Oh, that's why it ain't playing. All right, here we go.
Cancel his flight, and I asked my friend, can she go with me? So as I book my friend's stuff, she told me or whatever. She booked.
Now, let me give y'all some context so y'all not confused because of where this clip is starting off. She's talking about her birthday last year in June. June 2020. Wait, hold on. Not this year. When she was pregnant. So this was June 2024. Okay? June, what, third, the end of June. The end of June 2024 is what she's referencing right here. Okay?
Her flight.
Let's see it. Start it over.
Cancel his flight, and I asked my friend, can she go with me? So as I book my friend's stuff, she told me or whatever. She booked her flight, and I'm like, yeah, let me see if they got like an extra bed that they can roll in or whatever so you come to birthday. That's why y'all see my friend come in for my birthday, and that's why you didn't see him for my birthday because you made me feel like shit for being pregnant. That entire time, my birthday trip, the entire time before that, I was just like, I'm done. I can't do it. And at that time, he had hurt his back. So he ended up coming to my house and staying with my dad and my kids. That's why y'all seen him doing videos with my dad and my kids because he hurt his back and because he don't have nobody here in Georgia to help him. He stayed at my family at my house with my family.
Now, mind you, let me also insert this, right? She had just came off of a trip with Johnell and his mama, letting them know that she was pregnant. Remember, she brought him to does it start with an A? I forgot. She brought was it Mexico, y'all? Aruba, somewhere. She booked that nice ass uh lake house, beach house, whatever you want to call it. It was so nice, and she paid for him, his mama, her, and that's when she revealed she was pregnant. That was in June, the beginning of June, 2024. Okay, last year. Her birthday came around the end of June, and Johnell was supposed to go on a trip with her for her birthday to Jamaica, but he ended up cheating, per usual. Not cheating. I take that back. Because he cheats so much, child. No, he wasn't claiming them babies. He wasn't claiming the babies. They had that big old argument off camera because she tried to make it seem like his mama was so happy about her being pregnant and blase. She said he made her feel like crap about the pregnancy. He was telling her to get an abortion, all of that. So she ended up not taking him for her birthday. She took her friend instead. That's what she's talking about. And let me go back just a little bit. I just want to give y'all some context.
feel like shit for being pregnant. And see him for. They got like an extra bed that they can roll in or whatever so you come to birthday. That's why y'all see my friend told me for my birthday, and that's why you did not see him for my birthday. Because you made me feel like shit for being pregnant. That entire time, my birthday trip, the entire time. Before that, I was just like, I'm done. I can't do it. And at that time, he had hurt his back. So he ended up coming to my house and staying with my dad and my kids. That's why y'all seen him doing videos with my dad and my kids because he hurt his back and because he don't have nobody here in Georgia to help him. He stayed at my family at my house with my family.
All right, let's pause it again. Y'all, it's the way she said it, like you want a cookie, but um you left him at your house with your okay, let me say this. Even around that time, y'all, we knew something was going on. If y'all go back, right? Matter of fact, one day I'm gonna do this on live. I'm gonna dedicate a live to show y'all how on point I was with all of this stuff. When I be telling y'all they going through a breakup, we're going to listen to. I might have to do it members only though, because that video I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna see, but I'm gonna show y'all while she's telling the story how I did certain live streams telling y'all what was going on. Literally, literally. I remember very vividly around her birthday last year. I did a live stream and a couple videos where I was saying something was going on and that Johnell's mama wasn't happy at all. You could literally go back in my videos and see it. And now she tried to act like, because y'all remember they had did, when she was on the trip, she FaceTimed Johnell and her daddy while she was live, right? She FaceTimed them. And they were sitting at the dinner table eating some jerk chicken or something. That's how good my memory is. And she had a purple bathing suit on, and Johnell was like, "Ooh, spin around, girl," and "Ooh, I love purple. That's my favorite color." And Walt was driving, and Walt was laughing and stuff like that. But she was like, "I miss you so much," and Johnell was like, or she said, "Give me a kiss," or something like that. And Johnell was putting his ashy ass lips all in the screen. And that's when he said, "Oh, let him screenshot that," right? Some of y'all probably know what I'm talking about, but they was literally going through it. They did that as damage control to make it seem like they was all good. She basically told on herself with this story time. All right, let's go. Ooh, hold up. Hold on, y'all. Let me start it.
I booked my friend's stuff. She called me or whatever. She booked her flight, and I'm like, yeah, let me see. They got like an extra bed that they can roll in or whatever so you come to birthday. That's why y'all see my friend told me for my birthday, and that's why you did not see him for my birthday because you made me feel like shit for being pregnant. That entire time, my birthday trip, the entire time. Before that, I was just like, I'm done. I can't do it. And at that time, he had hurt his back. So he ended up coming to my house and staying with my dad and my kids. That's why y'all seen him doing videos with my dad and my kids because he hurt his back and because he don't have nobody here in Georgia to help him. He stayed at my family at my house with my family.
Sure did, Miss Jackie.
And so that was even something that he was being ungrateful about as well because he was like, "Why would you leave me, knowing that I hurt my back and all this and all that?" And I'm like, "Sir, you just made me feel horrible for being pregnant. Number one. Number two, why would I fly out a man again for my birthday again? Like that is just so dumb. I'm just over here being so dumb in love, and that is what I'm most guilty about is falling in love with somebody, putting them on a high pedestal way too fast before they work for it, doing the most, going above and beyond. That's why in the beginning, y'all see me get this man a billboard. Y'all see me for appreciation. Y'all see me get this man jewelry and cancel his flight. And I asked,
I'm gonna have to get the rest of that because it was getting good. Okay, listen, y'all. It was getting real good when she was telling all the things she got for him. But y'all notice how she tried to throw in that Y'all see me get this man a billboard, and then she said, for appreciation. Girl, you bought this man a billboard on Valentine for Valentine. While he was still in a relationship with my girl. Okay? Make it make sense. That man was still in a relationship with Chrissy, and you got him a billboard talking about to show appreciation. Who the, it had XOXO on there. It said Happy Valentine's Day. She said that, y'all, because she know people know what time it is. That was not an appreciation type of gift. Because if that's the case, what are you appreciating him for when you just said you was doing too much and it wasn't reciprocal? Where's the you show appreciation? Appreciation comes when somebody is actually doing something for you. That was the beginning of their messing around. What did he do to get appreciation from you? That don't even make sense. 0 cents. Like, she was buying him. He wasn't even doing nothing in return besides giving her some zick. That's it. That's it. That's all. Like, thanking you. A map, y'all. And that's, I wish I could find that clip, but it's a clip. And I might have it. I just will probably have to look for it. But it's a live that she did on Instagram. And she was so geeked. She was showing the stuff that she did for him when they lied and said that he was gonna be in Power and BMF, right? And she was so geeked up because he was thanking her and bragging to his homeboy about all the stuff she had bought him. Y'all, she was so excited about him just being overly geeked about receiving gifts. I'm like, what the hell? That was so weird. Like, I don't know. That was so weird, y'all. Like, it was weird. Like, I ain't never seen her. She was just like gazing at the fact that he was, oh, truth out. It was weird behavior. Okay. Thank y'all. I don't even know. I still got mods in here. So I say thanks everyone who's sending juice to support the blog. Very much appreciate. Yes, thank y'all. I can't see it on my end, y'all. So if y'all don't hear me say thank you, it's because I can't see it. I have to go back and watch my lives whenever they over, and that's when I can see y'all sending them, uh, or whatever. But because I'm live through StreamYard. If I was live through YouTube, then I could see it, but I can't see it. But thank you, Toya, for thanking the people that's sending them. What else I wanted to play for y'all? Something else. Hold up. Let me think. What was it, y'all? Somebody put in the chat. I didn't forgot. What did I say I wanted to play? Damn it. I hate when I lose my head like that. It was something I wanted to play. She left him at her house with her children, but claims her babies is not. Exactly. Oh, let me put that up. But it was something else I wanted to play for y'all. Damn it. I didn't lost it. Hold up. Let me think. Let me put this up while I think about it. Where is that? Oh, is this it? Yep. They're right here. But this, I wanted to play a video clip too. I just can't think about what it was. She appreciated him standing in the fire. He didn't stand in it with her though. If anything, that's why she would crash out, because he wouldn't stand in a fire with her. But it was fires that she created. Like, that's crazy. Stop creating them with the hopes of somebody standing in it with you. That's how you prevent all of that. So this was posted last week, y'all. Literally. Everybody loves to say a child needs their dad. But let's be real. A child needs a safe dad. So make it make sense. Is he back to being a safe dad that They didn't reconnect it. What happened in that little time frame? He ain't getting no therapy. So, which who's the real Johnell Sabri, y'all? Thank you, Kennedy. You said about the gift. No, I was just explaining it. It was another clip I wanted to show y'all. I just can't remember. Oh, I know what it is. I'm gonna y'all gonna laugh. I'm gonna show y'all. But what changed? Like, who is the real Johnell Sabri? Because if we going off of everything, let's put this up to everything that she says when they break up, right? Then that would make you think that Johnell is a complete monster. Monster. Like, she put this up one of the last times they broke up too. Imagine not only having to heal from your heartbreak, but also repairing the pieces of your kids' hearts, right? That was put up. Let me see. Hold up. This right here. So this one right here. Let me put it over here so y'all can see a little better. All right. This was a big post that she made about Johnell. Hold up. Now let's see. Let me read it to y'all. Hold up, y'all. All right. Hopefully I don't lose my voice trying to read this, child. So she made this. Hey, Christina. Hey to everybody that's coming in. Please hit the like button, y'all. So she made this post when she was pregnant, right? And this is what she said about Johnell. She said, Lord, please, in all caps, don't send me another man that's mentally ill, don't know how to communicate, emotionally destroyed, depressed, can't own up to his responsibilities and actions. A man who can't put his foot down to his family or people around him. A man that can't protect, a man that don't want to take care of his kids, a man that will ghost the kids and pregnant mother, a man who can't respect me in all caps, a man who plays so much and lies so much at the same damn time. I don't want it, can't speak for himself or have no control over his life, who's not compassionate, sympathetic, empathetic, or romantic, and don't know how to love, who don't want to help change for the better, because as a woman, when you dealing with that type of man, you are mentally, emotionally, and physically drained after constantly trying to help that man become a better man. Keep that type of man away from me expeditiously. On my mama, forever choosing me first and never letting a boy play on my top. She posted that last year, y'all. Oh shoot. Another hold on, y'all. I dropped my dog on top of my eye drop. Another year didn't pass, right? She posted that last year, 2024. We in 2025. So if Johnell is all of those things, what does that say about her? And I don't think she realized that when she be posting stuff like this. Because, I hate this saying where it goes, you are what you attract. Because I don't really believe that 100%, 50%, yeah, but 100% no. Because, good people attract bad people all the time. But in some cases, you are what you attract. In her case, I think she is what she attracts. I don't think she's the healer, and you know how she like to say, um, she's the empath and she attracts unhealed people. No, she's unhealed. That's impossible. because she hasn't healed from any of her past relationships. She moved on too fast to even be healed. So I really believe her and Johnell are one and the same, and that's why they keep clashing and can't keep it together. They can't, and they trying to force it. Well, let me say this because I told y'all earlier. After seeing the type of stuff that Johnell was posting this last breakup, I really don't believe it's him trying to force the relationship. I think he realizes that it's not working, it's not gonna work, and it's nothing gonna change, right? But he stayed and he gave in because he wanted to see his kids. I think that's what happened. And I think something didn't happen just that fast for her to unhide those videos of her not dragging him, but telling everything that happened in a relationship, everything that he did to her, right? None of what she did to him. So that's interesting. But yeah, I think he's at a point where he's willing to settle for some things just to be around his kids. I'm not gonna take that from him, y'all. I don't feel bad for him. I don't have no sympathy for him. I feel like this is his karma because you laughed at another man's pain and you contributed to it. But I won't say he's not, or he don't want to be involved with his kids because I feel like he do. Okay? He do. Just like RH did. When he was in your shoes, Johnell. You are now wearing those shoes. It's your turn. We warned you from your turn, but third time's the charm, God. That's what you was on, remember? So now you got to deal with it. But I also think Johnell is very calculated. Hence, him filing and taking the necessary steps to prevent certain things, right? He's moving very proactively. Yep. Now, and money too, of course. It's her trying to save face. Exactly. But you know what I think pissed her off, Nola? He didn't cover for her. That's what I told y'all. I said, y'all, don't fall for it because at the end of the day, yeah, he might have went back around her to be around his babies, but notice how he didn't post nothing to co-sign what she was saying. But he was very, very vocal about how he was being treated, in that time frame when they broke up. Very vocal about that, but didn't post nothing to co-sign and help her do damage control. He ain't no fool. He a fool, but he ain't that fool. Okay. All right. Let me show y'all this, and then we're gonna get up off of here. Then I'm gonna let y'all go to bed. Okay. But I want to show y'all something real quick. First, hold up, history. So shout out to I gotta shout my boy out playing his content. He's so funny, though. Hold on, y'all. This dude is so funny. Um, Shout out to Jason that has your average at best. He dropped a video today, and he was playing. Oh, let me take this down. So yeah, I'm gonna put it on the screen. He was playing one of the Ring doorbell camera videos that LaOnya posted. Right, that's another receipt that she posted and hid on YouTube. Cause you best believe she ain't deleted none of those videos and clips. All she did was private it. That's it. Just in case she needed to unhide without having to re-upload, just like she did on TikTok yesterday with the When a Woman's Fed Up story time. All she did was hid them so that she could easily come back and unhide and they just reappear. So trust the plus. Yes, he is very funny, y'all. He posted he posted the Ring doorbell camera video, but not just that, right? It's something else that he I'm gonna show y'all. Let me just play it. But y'all know I gotta talk in between because this is some another creator's content, and I ain't trying to get flagged for copyright or for reuse of content. So I'm gonna stop it in between. Oh, I gotta share it first. Hold up. All right, y'all. So hold up, let's go.
In a hoe. You clearly keep showing me you still want to. I'm good, man. I'm good. You're not gonna keep helping me like I'm not somebody. I am somebody. I'm that girl. Stop playing with me. Leave, bruh.
And y'all know why she's doing this, because the Ring camera's right there. That's why she's putting this extra pop off on, because she went right back. She continued to go right back. That's why she is the way she is. It's her, y'all. She always try to blame the men. It's her.
Yep,
And
I
Johnell
agree.
got his own situations, but we're talking about her. Johnell's a goofy on his own. You
Yep.
get what I'm saying? Wanting to put babies in a woman that already has 4, a cave goat that already has 4. Unbelievable, nasty work, and you have none. I'd have found a young tenderoni that had none and blasted her guts all crazy with that straight special sauce.
Okay. He get on my nerves, I swear. But y'all, I gotta agree with him. And I'm a woman. Ain't no way in hell. First of all, the men in my family, they not going. They ain't one of them. Okay? I would have never, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. And I didn't told y'all some back end tea. I didn't told y'all that Johnell wanted that. Like he wanted to get her pregnant. Okay? So it wasn't no trap, no nothing. Even though he had, doubts and was crying about an abortion, this and that after the fact, but he was a very much willing participant. Um, he was jealous of our age. Let me say that. And he wanted it. He wanted it. And it was something else. I can't say it, but I'm just leave that where it's at. But he wanted it, y'all. And I always would wonder, like, why the hell would a man that don't have no kids, Bree couldn't even believe it. Y'all remember she said it in her story time. She was like, that's what made her feel like he was serious because why would he want, to give her more kids and she already had 4? And it's the truth. Like, why wouldn't you go find somebody? And even then, y'all, him and Chrissy didn't have no kids, but Chrissy did get pregnant by Johnell and they had a miscarriage. He wanted to marry Chrissy. So it's like you went from dealing with somebody where y'all was starting a family together and you not coming into already made family. So you not only impregnating somebody with 2 baby daddies, 4 kids, but y'all end up having twins. If that child, listen, that's what make it even crazier. But that's why Jason said, that's why he said Johnell is a fool. Because ain't no way in hell. And look at what he going through, y'all. You had an example. RH and baby daddy number 1 was the example for you to run. And you still went testing them waters. You still went testing. And look at you now. Having to file court papers just like the other 2. Because don't get it twisted. Sleepy put a restraining no. Sleepy put harassment and I think Sleepy had a restraining order on her also. Well, not also, he was the only one that did a restraining order, but baby daddy number 1 put them papers in her life. He filed a restraining order for harassment and something communication something, right? Harassing communications and something else. But Sleepy put a restraining order on her in 2015. RH divorced her in 2022. Well, it was finalized in 23, but Yeah, like make it make sense. You had all the proof and you still went and played in the you ate the forbidden fruit. All right, Adam. Adam is giving Adam and Eve. Oh, my bad, y'all. I didn't want to cough in y'all ear. All right, let's play a little bit more of Jason because he's so funny in this clip right there.
What's wrong with you?
Leave.
Are you gonna come downstairs and talk?
Hi.
No.
You are currently being recorded. Not moving from right here. What's up? What's up? What's up? You doing the most. You don't know how to be faithful. You don't know how to stop talking. You don't know how to stop playing. What you want? What you want? What you want? No, you're not coming in here. What you want? Why? Why?
Because he know you're gonna.
Oh, post what online? Ain't nothing to post. My nigga being a hoe. Yeah, embarrassed my smart. That's so smart.
Y'all, Johnell knew what time it was. He said, "Come over here." And she kept saying, "Why? Why?" And he was like, "Cause you ain't gonna do nothing but post this online." She said, "Why would I do that? Post what online? Post what online? Embarrassing my effing self? Post my ninja being a hoe online and embarrass myself?" And she did exactly that. Like it's literally playing online. So it can't be too embarrassing. I am so weak.
All right, that's so smart. Because you see this talking to me. You don't talk to me about
And you did.
I told you I ain't gonna fucking floor. I told you, lying, reading teaching, nigga bye. Hi, you are
Something. It doesn't matter if you play pretend daddy or mommy. Take the fucking DNA test, bitch. Like, come on now. What are you scared for?
But she's on the internet keeping the children away from Johnell. Unbelievable. Y'all can give up all the treats and all the meats, but when it's time to let the man see his kids, you online doing dumb shit like this.
Fact.
Oh shit. Dude, I'm freaking tired. When is your mom coming home?
You are my mom.
Oh shit.
Listen, y'all. Not even just that is the next one he gonna play. But when I seen that and I didn't catch it, I was like, oh my God, he got a point. Like, this man is literally on the internet crying to see his kids posting subliminal after subliminal after subliminal to the point where he had to file papers. And you making skits basically about not having a babysitter, about being tired, always having your kids. And that's literally narcissistic behavior, y'all. This is where when I say I posted on my community wall, I think. Imagine somebody posting publicly about how tired they are and how they never got a babysitter, da 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 da. And whole time you keeping the kid from the man behind the scene. Imagine that. Imagine that. You making the world, and that's why shout out to Love Dorsey when she said being a single mother is not a flex, because it's not. But this it's like this generation then normalize and be bragging on being a single mother. The flex is being able to co-parent even though the relationship didn't work out. Even though he hurt you, you hurt him, vice versa, but y'all still put them cheering first. That's the flex. Ain't no flex in having to do everything by yourself. Yeah, it's a little kudo or whatever if you can maintain, but that's not a flex. That's not a flex. That's embarrassing. Especially when you got multiple baby daddies. Ooh, girl, I got this girl. My kids. Da, 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 da. Child, ain't nothing cute about that. It's the bigger picture. It's the bigger picture. All right. Let's finish Jason because he is so funny. Wait, hold on. What is this? Wait, what? What? I'm about to go back and look at it. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let's play this.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And doing this.
Look, y'all.
And doing this. So y'all do know how diabolical this is, right? So y'all know she has to act sleep and hold the camera there because she did not tell her son or daughter, hey, when I go to sleep with the babies, come record me. She didn't say that. So this girl is up here like this.
Pretending to be asleep.
Oh my goodness, bro. That is sinister work. That's
Y'all, and you know what's crazy? I was supposed to tell y'all this on my live yesterday because I caught that. I was like, and I told this to somebody. I ain't gonna say who, but I was talking to somebody behind the scenes, and I was like, bruh, this fool really recorded herself pretending to be asleep with the babies and posted it. Cause it's like, who does this? Like, shout out to Jason. I said she really like recorded herself fake sleeping so she could post a sleeping post. Because even if the kids let's say she got Lala to record it, right? And her arm is not sticking up on the other side of the crop, right? She still had to fake sleep. Oh Lord, listen. That is so funny, y'all. I was literally supposed to tell y'all that on my live when I first seen this clip. Because, like I say, y'all know I'm very analytical and I look at every little detail. When I seen it, I was like, bruh, is she pretending to be asleep just so she can. It's another one, though. I gotta find it. It was something else that was posted that is similar to this. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look and see. I'll tell y'all once I find it. But that was so funny when he called that out. I said, dang, I was literally supposed to tell y'all that yesterday.
sinister work. The girl is up there like this with the phone hanging, man. Stop playing with us. Oh my goodness, man. So here we are again. The 304 Cave Kitten and Cave Cat didn't want to let CJ see his twins. And then you had
All right, that's enough for that. Cause y'all know I don't like to play other people's stuff on my platform anyways. But shout out to Jason, your averages at best. Make sure y'all go follow him because he is funny, honey. Okay. I be cracking up watching him. Especially with them nicknames, talking about the cave goat and the water beaver. Whatever he be saying, but it be hilarious. He done made all kind of animals up. I'm hollering. Please step, I thought you was gone. I thought they go to daycare according to his court documents. It could be that, they're gonna be going to daycare. That's what I assume, because we know she been keeping them. But it could be that, y'all. It could be that, for future reference or whatever, he wanna be able to, or maybe him and her done discuss them getting into daycare and notice. Oh, thank you for bringing that up because that's another thing too. Notice how he put in the paperwork that he want to be able to get the kids from daycare on Friday and drop them back to daycare on Monday. So for them to say, "Oh, they co-parenting peacefully," he don't even want to see her. That's what type of time he was on. Oh, it's pouring down, baby. That rain coming down. Oh, I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Yes, he didn't even want to see her, y'all. They do anything to cover up for this girl. That is crazy. Like it is what it is. Like it is what it is at the end of the day. She bring it on herself. Yeah, I thank God that I chose the right side when it came down to this situation. when we was in the saga, when it came down to Laonia and LaTruth, I feel like the truth side, thank God, because if you go back and look at all the stuff they had to cover up for her, like all like you swear they was working full-time jobs just to cover her track. We ain't had to do none of that over here. The truth stood on the truth. The truth stood on business like the whole time. No cover-ups, no none of that. Never had to do none of that. Never talk to RH on the back end. The only time you ever see is if you'll drop in the chat and say hello, and that's it. When you do it like that, when you don't get too personal as a blogger, you able to talk about what you want to talk about. You don't feel restricted with your content. Like, and that's why if y'all notice, certain people can't talk about certain things because they don't want to step on certain toes. It ain't like that over here. I can talk about what I want, say what I want, and because at the end of the day, what's understood don't need to be explained. If I support you, I respect you, and that's it. Like, but that don't mean I can't talk about what's going on or call out some BS and still support you. Like, this is y'all. But hey, but the stuff they had to like, they had a whole headquarters just to. That's how you know it was. Grown women with a imaginary headquarters. That's how you know it was a lot of going on. Ain't no way in hell. Oh, child, listen. I am weak. Oh Lord, let me set up. Cause y'all know I be getting a little petted child and I'm trying to put a target on my back. Hey, Miss Lystanda. Miss Lystanda say, hey Aisha. Miss Lystanda say, I think they are planning to get views. I don't know. You gonna have to catch it my live from the beginning. Because I kind of went through that a little bit. I think in certain situations they do that. But I don't know how long you've been in here. Because I had went, I showed in the beginning of the live where Laonya unhid the videos of, her when a woman sped up story time when she told basically everything that Johnell did in their relationship. And I personally think that certain things is not a collective effort, or they doing it to get views because it's at the expense of one of the other's livelihood, right? So her unhiding those videos is not beneficial to Johnell. It actually can impact him and cause, him to lose his livelihood because it's dealing with abusive situation. So I don't think that, I don't know. I don't think that that was collectively done for views. Now I can see it happening because at the end of the day they are content. Well, she's a content creator. He's a part-time content creator, but his primary is being an actor, right? So he not really getting views like that, y'all. He's not even getting paid through his ads. He probably getting paid through engagement, but he ain't getting paid through ad revenue because if you go on his page and say no ads are running, shout out to Latte. But certain things, yeah, but everything, no. Like the whole him filing the court paperwork, that wasn't collectively done. Because to keep it a buck, if the us as the bloggers, well myself, because I exposed it first, if I wouldn't have put it out there, nobody would have knew. Because it was, it's private until it's public, right? So yeah, yeah. But she definitely be trying to do damage control to save face. She definitely try to do that. That's why she put up that in Georgia, um, until you legitimize or whatever. Um, the father's right isn't established, blah, 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 blah. And then she said, shout out to the fathers who wanna, legitimize their rights and ain't just going off of a birth certificate. That was damage control. Because at the end of the day, he didn't just do the legitimization process. He didn't just check that box, baby. He could have just checked that box if it was just to legitimize the paternity. Like he could have just checked that box. It was multiple choice. That ninja not only checked multiple boxes, but he also created a parenting plan. Matter of fact, not only did he create a parenting plan, he gave a short version. Then he came back and gave an even longer version. So he made sure all his I's was dotted and his T's was crossed. And not even just that, he also filed for mediation at their earliest convenience. He said, we can't get it together as co-parents, so I need y'all to intervene, because that's what mediation is. Anytime you go file for a mediation with the courts, it's because y'all can't get it together. So he needed it to be done legally, because y'all had a falling out, a breakup, and you was not allowing him to see the kids. And it's because anytime you in a relationship, and I ain't even talking about anybody, I'm talking about them, right? We can pretty much know what time it is. When a woman does not know how to control her bitterness or her rage, her impulsiveness, her scornness, because she hasn't healed from previous relationships, the cycle and the patterns will continue. Okay? And that's exactly what's happening here. She don't know how to separate the two because she hasn't healed. She hasn't healed. So that's why when her and Johnell break up, he can't see the kid. Because she's so hurt by what he did, she's forgetting that a father's relationship and him being a man or a partner to her is completely different. And that's why soon as they make up and he back in her good graces, he can then see the kids again. Which is crazy, but hey, until he get it, get everything handled, he gonna have to keep kissing her ass. Keep kissing her ass. But, to be honest, I feel like she don't even take the court serious 100% because look at how many contempts LaTrue had to file. So it wasn't until she started having all these issues with Johnell that she laid off of LaTrue. She laid, because at first she was holding LaTrue, liable for Johnell F up. Every time Johnell F up, she take it out on LaTrue. But now it's not like that. Y'all notice LaTrue been able to be peaceful. He can get his child when he want. But I bet you he ain't dismissed that court date though. January 26, 2026. It's coming. It's coming. Because you know what? She's the type of person that you can't cut them no slack. You got to stay on them. Because the minute you cut that slack, they start acting crazy again. So, and if Johnell's smart, he'll keep that tight leash too. If he's smart. But anyways, y'all, let me get up off here because y'all can hear my voice is dwindling down. So I didn't talk enough for the night. I gave y'all almost 2 hours. I'll be back tomorrow though. Hopefully I'll be straight and I ain't still struggling, sounding like a damn robot. Anyways, I love y'all. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye y'all. Well, I had to go load up, drop that one out, y'all. Love y'all. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, you tuned in to Luke Hawk, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury. She deliver with the heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real. This Lupac baby, capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react. She decode what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined. Got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to Lupac, baby, where every video